Get our music. Thank you. Speaking of Deltarune Chapter 5 for 24th of... Is it June or July? I don't remember. I think it's June. But regardless, so that's coming up in the next couple months. And I've already formed a theory, and unfortunately it's it's something that a lot of people have noticed, so it's definitely not just me. But I'm going to leave it there, in case people, want to be surprised. Because I know, my spouse is going into it completely blind, so I can't even mention it to them. But, But yeah, it's definitely a situation of, well, brain cells for one. Sorry, buffering. But I'm excited about that. I didn't watch the entire thing. Just some small things. I was very confused that Kingdom Hearts 4 news was announced at the Nintendo panel. Because you would think that PlayStation would be the one that they announced on. Because, they've been with PlayStation since the start. Obviously, they were announcing it because they finally got 1 and 2 on the Switch 1, and then they got all 3 on the Switch 2. But, fun fact, the main reason that I have bought every single PlayStation I own, at least now, this wasn't the original. We originally had a PlayStation 2. I can't remember why we got it, but we have one. But the ones that I own in my house right now, both of them were bought for Kingdom Hearts. I am not even slightly kidding. Genuinely not joking. The only reason, and I straight up have said, I will buy a PS5 if Kingdom Hearts 4 is on PS5. I super wish I was kidding. Kingdom Hearts was one of the earliest games outside of Pokemon that I considered my game versus me and my brother. So it's a very, very personal thing to me. Alright. Now, mind you, I don't know how I feel about the new one. But I'm sure we'll see. I'm sure they'll make it fun. Ah! What the hell was that? Okay. Right, we had the little, meeting where we were like, we're going to Tartarus, sorry. Which, by the way, for people who only have a cursory knowledge of, Greek myth, the way that the underworld is depicted in, almost every popular media franchise that has the underworld... Well, okay, not everyone. But, I'll just use Hercules, for example. Not definitively, but generally speaking, it is more likely that they are depicting something closer to Tartarus. Because you never see the, quote-unquote, normal parts of the underworld, where just normal-ass people go, because it's not hell. It's just the underworld. It's where people go when they die. But Tartarus is very much where all the bad shit goes down. Or people who have pissed off the gods too much. Anyway. Off we get. It's pink! Oh my god. I didn't think we were this close to the end, but alright. I guess those other planets are DLC? Anyway, whatever, doesn't matter. You're about to assault the Labyrinth on Tartarus and determine the fate of the Halcyon colony. Saves made after this point can only finish the main story on Tartarus. Side quests and downloaded content such as Peril on Gorgon, Murder on Eridanos, will be unavailable for any saves made past this point. If there's anything you want to do before you enter the prison or cross a point of no return... Shut up. Yes. I want to go.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that
Well,
electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this
okay.
time.
Know anything useful about Tartarus?
Resident count is as follows: 3,071.
Okay.
Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684.
Uh-huh.
Resident escapes are as follows: 0.
Okay.
The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain.
Okay.
I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return.
Okay. You promise not to leave without me?
I can make the assurance that I will not leave with another captain unless you do not return within 876,541,652 hours. Oh, speak of the devil.
Uh-huh.
Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Hi.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation
I know.
of Indian corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
Yeah, by the way, I had a feeling that we were getting ready to end, which is why I was very much killing time at the end last time. Anyway, whatever. Alright, lovely. Beautiful. How long will that take?
I wager it'll take a bit longer than it takes you to lose your patience and storm out of your ship looking to get shot.
Uh-huh.
To be honest, that'd make my job a lot easier. You come out, we shoot you full of holes, and then everyone goes about their day worry free. Except you. You'll be dead.
Yeah, well. Hey, how do I know you're a real officer under that helmet? Show me your biometric ID.
Alright. I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the idea of a productive, law-abiding employee.
Oh, you're so
You
stupid.
can see what one looks like before you die. Anyway.
Alright, anyway.
Docking authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the groundbreaker?
Is it?
What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Who's after me?
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge.
Dork-ass loser.
How can I be of assistance?
Alright. Bye-bye.
See you soon, Captain.
Okay. I'm not bringing Felix or Sam. The blood. I'm kidding, it's ground. Alright, lovely. Where's this purported other ship? Oh, I can't see it. Well, okay, easy. Put those away. Because we may have been able to, like, trick them there. We'll see. So I'm just seeing if there's anything hanging around on the thing. Okay, let me... Okay, cool.
What? What was that? What's that noise?
Okay. Sweet. Alright, yeah. I didn't think that I had made enough friends for this. I know I'm wasting my disguise, but still. Okay, come here, you. I don't care anymore. By some small miracle, yes, we are. Eh. Yeah, I'll let them continue about today. Alright, cool, cool, cool.
I'm not too keen on walking into a prison.
I don't blame you.
They lock me up, I'm liable to kill everyone trying to get back out.
Don't worry.
This might be the loneliest place in the whole system.
Probably not. That would probably be some random isolated, asteroid. At least here there's other people. Alright, give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Give me 1 second to close the door real fast. Alright, lovely, beautiful. Okay. Alright, back to it. Where am I?
Let's look around.
Uh-huh.
There's gotta be a few ways through here.
Well, not that way, because that's a dead end. Alright, both are restricted. I actually kind of want to go back and see if I can talk to the people who were coming in on the ship. Because I am curious. Alright, lovely. It is cool as fuck. Alright, cool. Well, I guess never mind, because all the others are not here. Alright, well, it's fine. I'd really rather not have to deal with being like, hey! What are you doing? Until fully necessary. Alright, anyway. It might be sublight or something, I don't know. It does not matter. Not that way. Put this away for right now.
Remember not to take breaks on company
Alright,
time.
lovely. Off we go. Can I not go through here? Asshole, why? Alright, fine, whatever. I'm gonna run out of this at a very inopportune time right here. Hi, baby.
Are you new here?
Uh-huh.
I didn't think we were hiring more staff.
Don't worry about it. Are you talking while I was hired to test your security procedures. Congratulations, you passed.
Oh, that's great. Thank you, sir.
Alright. I'll be sure to pass this on to your, Thank you for your vigilant service. Carry on.
Yes, sir.
Hee. Okay, cool. Beautiful, on our way. Oakley dokley. Ooh, hello. This is definitely a last chance to stock up kind of room. Alright, cool. Nothing really that great there. There's choice. Alright, what about you? Nothing really. Alright, nothing there. No. Dang it. Ah, shush. What do we got? Oh, hello. Ooh. Hang on, let me check what my armors are at. I have 84 and 67. Get back in there. Okay, that's same. Damn! Alright, anyway. And then, hang on, let me check what my gun is at. I'm at 1109 and 598. Okay, same thing. Dang it. Shush. Fine. I should actually, let me make sure I unhit caps after that. Give me a second. We go ahead and repair everything. I didn't even notice the ad break come up. Sorry. Alright, cool. Cool. Okay. Cool, off we go. Right into our disguise.
Holy, take me. I thought the chasm outside Stellar Bay was deep. This?
Hang on.
This makes me nauseous.
I'm gonna go back and forth just because I was trying to decide where I was gonna go there. Alright, lovely. We're gonna go this way. Because I'm sure that's locked up. Alright, lovely. Off we go. Carefully. Alright, gonna run out right about here. What's up?
System alert.
Hey.
Searching for illegal activity.
Shit.
Error.
Oh, hi.
Employee information not found.
You're very close, darling.
Identify yourself.
I'm an emergency transfer. My paperwork's still processing.
Error. Transfer request not found. State your employer.
Spacer's choice.
Registered. A fine of 10,000 bits
Uh-huh.
will be assessed in your corporation's ledger
Yep.
for failure to follow transfer procedures. Thank you for your cooperation.
Of course. Okay, I need to remember Spacer's choice is who I picked, potentially. Alright, up we get.
Let's go.
Alright.
Stellar Base
Lovely.
counting on us.
Oh, Zora! Zora's who we... Okay. Alright, cool. Gotta get caught again here in a second.
Hold it. Something about you doesn't look.
Don't worry about it. I can't help the way I look.
No, I meant your uniform. There's something about it.
Alright. I stole some polish off the prisoners.
Ah, damn. Lucky you.
Alright, lovely. Okay.
Got a promotion coming. I can feel it.
Cool beans. Yeah.
Well,
Hi.
Look who it is.
How we doing?
I'll be damned.
I have to
I was
hydrate.
in the studio for our announcement,
Mhm.
and here you are as a bonus.
Mhm.
I had heard you'd taken a mechanic under your wing. What's the matter, girl? Couldn't find actual...
Now you die.
The captain's treated me right. Better than any of you bored folk ever have. I'm exactly
Do not talk
where I
shit on
want-
Pavarti.
Ah, I knew I smelled Monarch when you lot walked in. The stench of sulfur,
Unless he wants me to kill
depression,
him, but that's
and
possible.
desperate bravado is unmistakable.
Keep talking, you'll be smelling iron.
That might be what he
Nobody's so
wants.
important I won't put a bullet in him.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face.
Mhm.
I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens.
I wear a helmet. It's fine. Chairman Rockwell, I presume.
My word! You've correctly identified the most recognizable man in the colony. Remarkable. It's no wonder what Phineas saw in you. Then again, he's an insane person. Thankfully, he's our insane person.
Oh, have we,
now,
like,
a proper
brainwashed him?
company man.
please. Phineas would rather die than cooperate.
Yes, he is an extraordinarily obstinate fellow, isn't he? Fine, he isn't working for us per se. Semantics, he'll come around.
Sure.
But that's between us. As far as my adoring citizens will know, we've turned a dangerous crackpot into a working class
We got a
man.
camera on one of these
It's a
suits.
miracle.
That crackpot is saving the frozen colonists you gave up on.
Oh yes, go on, wake them up, add more mouths to feed. That'll solve our starvation problems.
That's your
I don't know
job.
the half-baked plans that simpleton in a lab coat has been leading you through, but it's done. It's over.
No, it's not, baby.
Let me ask you something, Captain. Have you at any point thought about not fucking up our entire society?
Have you?
We're helping, which is more than you can say.
I'm making actual progress towards stabilization and recovery. You're just getting in the
Sure.
way.
And you're not making food. Yeah. Alright, lovely. You'd prefer to keep riding this downward spiral. I can fix this place.
If I and my people can ride it out in luxury and happiness, yes.
Rancid
yes,
vibes.
I would. I don't know if you've noticed, Captain, but Halcyon's pretty much a lost cause.
Is it? With your resources and some of the folks on the Hope, we could do a lot.
I'll admit, there's no shortage of talent in the scientists and engineers there. Look, I'm not an unreasonable man. If you manage to storm the castle, as it were, and make it out of here with Phineas alive, I can't exactly afford more havoc than you've already caused. Fine. If you survive, you'll need someone to sell the rest of the board on your plan.
I think you realize I'll put a fucking bullet in your head. Alright. You're damn right you will, otherwise I'm coming for you next. Get up there. Alright, lovely.
All right, MSI.
Okay.
I'm not one.
Okay, yeah, it's all the people I've worked with.
The captain needs our help, so get in there and
Thank you.
fight.
Yeah, I will happily let them help me. So the first one might have been from, the botanical lab. Uh-huh.
Take a breath now, folks. Once we're up there, I suspect we ain't gonna have time to stop shooting.
We'll see. Alright, they recharge my thing.
Captain,
Oh, hi.
you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life.
Likewise.
You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order
It's
of
not
things.
natural.
You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
Alright. It's over, Sophia. Stand down.
I'm afraid I can't do that. You have a flair for subtlety. If you'd worked for me, you would have been the greatest
I'm not gonna
fixer
be a cop.
Halcyon has ever seen. For all your talents, you are the enemy of Halcyon, and therefore you are my
It's Salty. I go around with a
enemy.
fucking hammer. Alright. And you're going to do your duty or die trying. I get it. Let's move along.
Dr. Wells is being held in my custody. His cooperation will prove...
The one thing that I will say is, unfortunately, it can be very obvious at times where they either didn't have an option for multiple lines or where they just don't care to hide it very well. And it can kind of take me out of the experience.
invaluable, even if I have to beat it out of him.
Ah.
All that's left to do is put down this riot, arrest you,
Arrest,
and then
huh?
get on with the bloody business of saving this colony.
Likewise. Alright, lovely. I don't enjoy the thought of killing you. There's been enough violence already.
In that we are in agreement.
Mm-hmm.
An end to violence is precisely what I want. An end to chaos.
I didn't say
An
I wasn't
end
going to kill
senseless
you.
Loss of life. The only obstacle standing in my way is you.
Likewise.
I take no pleasure in this, you know. I simply have no other option.
Don't lie.
Leaving you alive is too great a risk.
Fair.
Goodbye, Captain.
You got something rigged so that Alright, lovely. I am rescuing Phineas, and I am going to go through you if I have to.
I had a feeling you'd say that. This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. I've had it programmed to eliminate you on sight and rinse your remains down a drain.
Mm-hmm.
And don't worry. I will inform Dr. Wells that you died heroically, or
He's,
something.
like, literally right there. Alright. Let's go, baby. It's probably gonna suck, but right, whatever. Where did you go? Oh, I can't see. Come here, you. Where is he? Oh, shit. Ugh. Okay, come here. Alright, cool. Alright, Yoka. Okay. Alright, where are you? Okay. Thank you, Pavarti. You're going to go down too, but that's alright. And I am too. Yeah, there I go. Okay, cool. Cool. Huh. So I need to be more, I don't know, about this. Alright, what do we got? Ah! I didn't even know that that was an option. Alright, let's get on in here. Sure. Let's go ahead and let them do that. Ah, hello.
Great work.
Let's see what we got. Well, none of that is terribly helpful. Alright, and then we'll just break that down. Alright, lovely. So yeah, let's just have them do my job for me. Yeah, I figured with how difficult that was that this door would be able to be opened. But it's always worth it to give it a shot. Woo-ha! Okay. Oh, good lord. Come here, you. Alright, come on, where'd you go? Ow, hey. Shit, you fucking asshole. Where are you? Come here. Okay, thank gods. Alright, motherfucker. Never underestimate the power of all of my infiltration skills. Alright, baby cakes. Let's dance. Oh, fancy. I didn't even think that there would be a fancy area here. I don't know why.
Why don't you just die?
Alright, cool. Alright, cool.
You don't know how glad I am to see you.
Likewise.
You did the right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved. Long overdue. And you lunatic. You broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man.
I don't remember if you actually left the plans properly.
And I can't begin to thank you enough.
Alright, lovely. Are you alright? What did they do to you?
I'm alright, thanks to you. Akande wanted my cooperation.
Yeah, well.
I'm quite sure she would have beaten it out of me if you hadn't arrived.
Amongst other things.
You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony. And you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish.
Yeah.
You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
Alright, sorry I was hydrating. Alright. I don't like the sound of that.
Earth has gone dark.
Ruh-roh.
We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing.
Because they don't...
2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
Right.
So we've got to make do on our own. Seems to me that'll make us stronger in the end anyhow.
You're quite right. We've got no choice but to make do on our own.
Word count, that just repeated. Whatever.
We're all alone out here? Really alone?
For now, that's how we were originally.
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option.
I don't see why it would be.
We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore.
Yeah, we have to actually make food.
We're entirely on our own.
We have a lot of work ahead of us. We better get started.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds. And then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time.
If you don't get shot in the head
or anything. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job.
Absolutely not.
You. What do you say, old friend?
I'll help you, but I'm not going to
help us.
Be your leader. Alright, lovely. Alright, lovely. You can count on me. I'll help you revive the other colonists.
When I revived you, I thought you were going to help me save this colony. I was wrong. I had our roles reversed, you see. You're the one who's going to save us all.
I really think that you're doing it, but whatever.
On your path. You're the best thing to ever happen to
Stop hyping me up.
If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support.
I don't want to lead it.
We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed.
I just want to help.
So we have been set free. Our future is uncertain.
And
no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
Very. All right. The OSI teaches...
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan.
Okay.
But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable.
I guess we're just going to wander around
for the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come.
Well, yeah.
The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Sublight Salvage adapted to the changes in Halcyon, shifting their business model to suit the times. Their claims of legitimacy were scrutinized, but ultimately unquestioned. Lilia Hagen would continue to protect her family as ruthlessly as ever. The collapse of Edgewater left its workers bereft of any purpose in life. Most of them made their way to Adelaide McDevitt's camp, hoping to ingratiate themselves into her favor.
I just saw the rest.
Adelaide accepted only a few to her community.
Adelaide.
The rest were turned away and likely died of starvation. Nevertheless, Adelaide's camp grew
I'm not
into a well-established
happy with how that turned out.
Adelaide McDevitt refused to cooperate with the ongoing effort to
Really?
save Halcyon from collapse. A sympathetic deserter stole a copy of her research and delivered it to the Hope's scientists.
That surprises me.
It is unclear how useful Adelaide's research was. An optimistic estimate suggests her work may have bought Halcyon another few years of survival. Adelaide would never know. She died that winter. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising.
Good.
The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the Lifetime Employment Program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs.
God forbid.
It was a dark time indeed. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands.
Yeah, you have to be willing to help.
After being unceremoniously ejected from the crew of the Unreliable, Max, disillusioned, tried to rejoin the OSI,
I feel a little bad.
but was defrocked for leaving his post in Edgewater.
Yeah.
He lived out his days as a common laborer in a dying company town.
I feel so bad.
Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the ground.
Oh, yay!
And Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed.
As is
The
their
stories
nature.
of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name. And in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem.
My girl.
She and Junlei were never far apart. Nyoka returned to Monarch to
Really?
take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary
my girl.
outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories,
for the alcoholic,
could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. Chairman Rockwell served as the public face for the changes in Halcyon to come. Whenever you needed strings pulled or a voice to sell a policy change, Rockwell was only too happy to oblige.
You are absurdly lucky.
As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the ministry. Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived.
Hell yeah.
Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized.
Good.
The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Hell yeah. Alright. That was The Outer Worlds. I do not have the DLC. I don't know if I'm going to pick it up. We will see. But that was a lot of fun. I don't know if I'm going to pick up the second game. It'll probably be a while before I do, because I know it, like, just came out, so it's probably not going on many sales yet. But I like that a lot. Well, not necessarily more than I thought it would. I liked it about as much as I thought I would. Like I said, there were a few small bits and bobs that did kind of get under my skin, but not anything too severe. I adored the companions. Like, the only other, like, I don't want to say companions because it's not the same, but the only other quote-unquote companion system that has felt quite as living and breathing as this one is, like, RDR2's camp system. At least the things I've played. Again, I'm sure there are better out there. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's the best ever. It's the best for me. But, like, I really enjoyed how this felt, in general. The only thing I, wasn't as keen on was that sometimes it felt like there were some things that some of my companions should have pushed against a little more. Like, it felt like they were very forgiving at times where they shouldn't be. But maybe I had two particularly blasé companions. And I've definitely missed at least one, if not two. The reason I kicked, Max off my ship was I didn't think that, you know, he would, I thought that, like, it was gonna be a situation of me having to manage it rather than, you know, whatever. I definitely do regret that, but at the same time, I don't really care that much. I do wonder if I could go pick him back up. But again, regardless, this was very, very enjoyable. I don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow. Probably my normal transition game, which is Little Inferno. Sorry, I like to Robert for being incredibly patient. That's a very fun, special thanks. But yeah, this was an absolute blast. I really appreciated the experience. I'm a little sad that it wasn't longer, but it's okay. Oh, that's actually quite a bit of memories. I was gonna say, there's definitely some that are... There's a rat in the grave! Her name's Mochi! Or their name's Mochi. For anyone who doesn't know, I used to own rats as pets, so I get very... Alright, let's see. I recognize anyone. I probably recognize people, but the text is being done in such a way that my eyes are kind of going square. Alright, whatever, it's fine. But yeah, that was a very fun experience. I really appreciated that. But yeah, and as far as the next big thing that we're gonna play, I know I've said I've been itching to get back into either Skyrim or Fallout. Because we just played this and this felt a lot like Fallout, I might do Skyrim. We'll see. But other than that, you know, for the rest of the stream, we'll just kick around because I obviously didn't realize that it would end that quickly. Like I said, I felt like we were coming up to the ending, but I also kind of psyched out my brain a little bit because the other planets, and then I forgot that there's DLC. Not that that's relevant to our current experience. But yeah, this was definitely a very good initial outing for this, what is now a series. But yeah, we shall see. Hey, legal counsel. But yeah, very much a blast. Alright, let me hydrate. We also love production babies. I don't feel like we should be giving their full names, though. Oh, no, I'm stupid. It's a list of 9 names. They were just all listed like that. My brain was reading those as full names. Alright, lovely. Alright, let me stretch. Okay. It's actually a bit of a chunkier set of credits than I expected it to be, honestly. And as far as what we will play for Little Inferno, we just played the normal version, so we'll probably go ahead and play the holiday version. Because I like to flip them when I do. Because we all know how much I love playing Little Inferno here. I absolutely adore that game. Especially as like a transition game between when I'm finishing a large series and then moving on to another one. It's just... I don't know. I like it. There's something about the whole, like, experience of it that is very, like, calming to me. But it's fine, it's fine. Huh. I don't know why I'm surprised that it has a Polish translation. I just kind of wasn't paying attention, I guess. By the way, localization teams are, like, the unsung heroes. They are the best. Or, like, some of the most vital and, like, under-praised, parts of the process of getting these games made. Anyway, it is fine. It will be fine. Alrighty. Okay. Yeah, the music was actually quite good. But yeah. Oh, hello. Oh, this is for the DLCs. Alright, anyway. Is this gonna be a full credits like the other ones, or is this gonna be like abbreviated credits because it's half of them have already been talked about before? I don't know, we'll see. Alright, lovely. But yeah, I mean, we have nothing else to do. We have an entire, you know, stream that we have to fill somehow. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna do the full thing, but I definitely don't want to, like, end super duper early. Alright. Oh, I forgot that this was being developed during this. That's actually very sweet for them to address. I've seen development babies. I haven't seen development weddings before. Oh, nor have I seen development engagements. Congratulations. Alright. Steve Blum! Was he in the main game, or was he just in this? Anyway. For those who are like, who's Steve Blum? If you've watched Transformers Prime, he is Starscream. I believe he was the voice of Tom Toonami. He's done a lot. He's got this really sort of unique, deep voice. Like, I can't even begin to, like, describe it as other than it sounds like dusty. But it's just, you know, a very, very, very distinct voice. And he can do other voices, obviously, but that's probably the one he's the most known for, is his sort of, like, lower end of his register. I gotta get this fucking thing out of here over here. Oh, right, there's a couple of DLCs. I forgot about that. Not the fucking magnifying glass, that's funny. But yeah, like I said, I don't know if / when I will pick up the DLCs. But this was, like I said, a very, very enjoyable experience. Oh, goodness me. But it does look like they were relatively abbreviated credits for those, compared to the original set. But it is what it is. And again, obviously, because a lot of Obsidian stuff that they've done on their own is very similar to the stuff that they did when they were working with Bethesda, naturally, I was going to like this. There was practically zero chance that I was not going to enjoy this. Let's see if I recognize. I'm pretty sure I know who Billy Kometz is. Wyatt Bowen has been in several of these credits, by the way, I've noticed. At least I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there he is again. Anyway, it's fine. But yeah, this was definitely an absolute blast. And definitely, like I said, the only thing that I wish is I do wish it was a little longer. And I think that comes down to the fact that, like, of how they organize the worlds. Because something about the map system, or it didn't irk me, but, like, I don't know. There was just something that felt a little, like, not as, you know... I can't describe it. I just never felt like exploring really felt rewarding, and that's something that I kind of have come to expect from projects that these guys have worked on. Like, it wasn't bad, I just kind of felt like... I mean, we'll see it here in a second, because I am going to go explore, but it never felt like it was fully as rewarding as it could be in some of the other projects that they've been on. But it was still a good game. Like, exploration is not a highlight of it like it is with others. Like, it's very clear. Just kind of had to get that into my head, and that was something that I struggled with for a little bit. By the way, Goodbye Kansas is a cool-ass studio name. Like, I actually have a list of, it's specifically usernames, but, like, I have several lists of just things that I think are cool names. Matter of fact, my username list at the top is, like, I don't know if any of these people are good people, bad people. I don't know what some of them have done. This is just a cool-ass username. And I'm really glad I put that in there, because some of the people on there later went on to be like, ooh. Matter of fact, I put, like, frowny faces next to their names, if I remember right. But I should also grab, like, studio names that I think are cool too, and just put them in a list. Alright. Very, very cool. Because there are just some that are just very, very cool. Okay. Alrighty. Let's get back into wandering. Yeah, maybe I'll go see if I can pick Max back up. Alright. Let's see. Can I leave now? I would like to return to my ship if I can. Hang on, let me see what this journal marker is. Can I just go through here, or is it just going to send me back through that same thing? If it sends me back through that same thing, I'm going to be really annoyed. Yeah, it is. Okay, hang on. Let me see if there's a way to get out of here over here. That looks like it's just a room for the auto mechanicals to spawn in. Hang on, let's see what's over here. If this even is a door that can open. Okay, I hear auto mechanicals back there. Okay, now I have to figure out how to get back out of here. Because obviously they don't want to encourage you to, like, XYZ or whatever. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, you know what? This is irritating me. I know I said that I didn't want to, end the stream early. I am going to wait until at least it ticks over here in a second to being a full hour. I guess we're going to end the stream early. Just because it's irritating me. But like I said, tomorrow we're going to go ahead and do, Little Inferno, because I need time to kind of cool down, from the whole everything. And then, like I said, it'll either be Skyrim or maybe Fallout 4. I haven't decided yet. Anyway, I'm just gonna have you guys scatter because we're not ending a stream like we normally would, but that was a really fun time. So until I see you later, bye!